Guys, I'm not sure if you could hear me there. We had a little bit of miscommunication. I didn't get the invite to the lobby in time, but we're going to be going live for the first duel today, and that is the plan. What we're gonna do. I qualified for the second duel, so I'm going to be involved in the second one, which is going to set the outside row for 500. Right now, we got Fairlane Cobra leading, who set the fast time in qualifying. Had an incredible 49.2 second lap. Really impressive. And it's one of them. Right now, we got Loderman in the lead. Followed by Happy in the number 6. Okay, guys, I've got my technical issue solved finally. We've got Loderman in the lead, Happy in second, Kenrod in third, Fairlane in fourth, and we got Biker in fifth. It's going to be 5 each tonight in each duel. And as I was going over earlier, I'm not sure if everything was working properly. Not as experienced as Brett is going live and doing broadcast, so I'm learning a little bit as we go here, so I apologize for that. But just real quick, in case you did miss it, first place in this duel and the second duel get 25 points, second 22nd points, third 21 points, in addition to your qualifying and dual win points. And that's going to be 10 points for anybody that showed up to qualify, and 3 points for anybody that runs a duel. And now we got Loderman and Fairlane trying to make a move. Happy's leading the outside line. It's going to be tough to get 2 lanes going tonight because you got an odd number of cars, but those are 2 really fast cars on that bottom lane between Loderman and Fairlane. But Happy's got 2 extra helpers behind him, and Loderman and Fairlane have no choice but to fall back in line. There is 3 manual pit stops in this race, but 2 of them will come following a manual caution. There will be non-competitive pit stops, and in the last stretch of the race, it will be 1 stop at the driver's discretion from there to the end, and that will be a competitive stop. Looks like Loderman and Fairlane are dropping back off the top 3 to try to get a run going. It'll be interesting because they do if Biker tries to jump up and go with them. Biker, when we was practicing last night, definitely seemed eager to try to make moves. We'll see if he's willing to do the same here. Loderman and Fairlane do not make a move forward right here at this moment. if you come back next week, the racing tonight, I'm sure when we get down to the end, it's going to get a little chaotic between these 5 guys. Hopefully, if they're able to stay close together as we near the end of the race, hopefully don't get spread out during that final pit stop run. And it should be really interesting. But next week, make sure you tune back into the channel for the running of GFR's Daytona 500 when we got a full field of cars, which should be 14 to 15 cars, according to who we have signed up. And you should see a lot of really good action. And tune in throughout the season. It's going to be a lot. Here comes Loderman and Fairlane now, making a move to the outside. We'll see if they can get up there. Loderman's trying to side draft. He edges ahead of Happy going into turn 3. Fairlane's going to shove him for all he's worth, but it looks like the 3 cars is just going to be too much on that inside line, unfortunately, for them too. So they're going to have to fall back in line and try to get another run again. And Happy doesn't make many mistakes up there, so he's going to keep that forward glued to that yellow line or to the front of that 24. Well, we got a little bit of movement coming up. Happy goes to the top. Happy might be just trying to make things happen, make it a little more interesting going him. That's how he does it sometimes. But we got Kenrod edging out in the lead now. He's got Biker behind him, but now you got the 3 cars on the outside with Happy leading the outside line, followed by Loderman and Fairlane. And surprising, I get that bottom line does better because it's a closer distance around the track, so it does better at holding up with just 2 cars, but eventually the 3 cars on the outside is going to prove too tough to handle, I believe. Here I'm going to pull up Happy stream right here so we can try to take a look at how many laps we got left. We're on lap 11. That means we're 2 laps away from the first manual caution, as now Happy and Loderman and Fairlane have dropped down to the bottom. And we got Kenrod and Biker side by side. Let's see if they fall back here and able to make a run at these guys. And Happy coming into Speed Weeks of 2024 as the defending champion of Season 1 of GFR. I was lucky to be able to battle with him, C-Fan, and Dark Knight for the championship at Charlotte. Wasn't able to come up with it, but Happy was able to claim the first championship, and I guess it's deserving since he created all this, and we got a fantastic league building right now. It looks like the 24 may have slid back a little bit. They might be all 3 trying to get a run on them top 2. Let's see what happens here going into 3. This should be the last lap before the first mandatory caution. Fairlane is dropping back. There goes Kenrod to the outside of Loderman. He's not going to be able to get there. He just gets even with the 48, and he slides off a little bit. The 48's making a move on Happy. Happy goes up the block. Kenrod. They're coming across. They were 3 wide for second. Kenrod got into the fence right there. That should be the caution for the first mandatory stop. We had some action right there, guys. Even though it's not a stage win, they still wanted to be the first one there. I don't know, guys. It looks like they're still going. It may not. That may be the completion of lap 13. That's what it's looking like. That number 6 forward definitely looking strong. Oh, yeah, we must be. Biker makes a move for the lead. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead at the line. It was Happy or Fairlane. I could not tell. Incredible finish right there coming to the manual caution. Had some beating and banging. Sorry about that, guys. We still have 1 more lap left. The way they all pushed coming to the line right there, I thought that was going to be it, but I was mistaken. But incredible moves right there at the end of that race. Biker made an extremely good move, and that opened up for Fairlane to make a move. And if I had to call it, I think I'd give it to Fairlane, but it was really close. But thing is, no points really matter, so it was just for the fun of it to see who could lead to that stage right there. And now we're going to come down for a non-competitive pit stop, and it looks like they're going to say Fairlane was the leader because he's staying ahead of everybody right here coming into the pits. And while they come down pit road, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, they're coming off pit road. They're going to get lined up double 2x2 here for the restart. It looks like Fairlane's going to take the bottom. Happy's going to take the outside of him. Kenrod third. Motorman's going to take fourth on the outside, and then Biker's going to take fifth and on the bottom line, it looks like. The next mandatory caution is at the completion of lap 30, guys. So we should have 15 laps here of racing before we get to that point. This should be fun. I can't wait for the finish of this race. I hope we get lucky and after that final pit stop, they're all still right there together. And we can have an amazing finish at the end of this thing, like that was right there. Fairlane's going to be the control car here, and this is something new that GFR is implementing this season. This is not just for the duels. If you watched any of the races last year, we did not do manual cautions. This year, that will be different. We will have manual cautions, and I'm excited for it. It'll help not, if somebody makes a mistake and takes a guy out, the game doesn't do a real good job of calling cautions, so you wind up messing somebody up. But there are penalties if you're being reckless and you cause more than 2 manuals in a race. There will be penalties for you in that race and pass through, and then a points penalty afterwards. But here we are, we're going green right here. Fairlane takes off, he's going to get a jump. Kenrod's going to come up there and push him real hard. We got 3 cars on the bottom. Looks like Biker's going to stay committed down there, and Happy and Loderman are probably going to fall to the back right here before we get to the back straightaway. Excuse me, guys. Biker falls off of Kenrod just a little bit right here. He's going to get a run coming back on them, starting down the back straightaway. Loderman's going to stay behind Happy right here. It's just them 2 guys on the top. Biker's going to take a move up to the top and get in front of Happy and try to get a run for the top 2 spots going into turns 3 and 4 here on the first lap of this second stage, basically, of this duel. They're not connected really well up top, so those 2 cars down on bottom are still holding strong. They just are struggling to get linked up there. If they ever do, they're going to go and pass the 27 and the 24 down there on the bottom. Fairlane leads the lap. This is Loderman's first full-time season in GFR. He came in about a little past the halfway point last year and won several races. Really tough to beat. I was fortunate enough to beat him myself at Auto Club, and that's the most excited I've ever been to win a race on Heat 5 was to beat somebody of his caliber on the last lap. But they got linked up now, and Biker's edging ahead of Fairlane in the 3. And they should overtake the bottom 2. It'd be interesting to see if Biker decides to dump his 2 buddies up there up top to get on the bottom and leave them hanging. We'll see down the front straightaway here. I doubt Biker will, but he's not clear to do it right yet anyway. That's one thing 2 cars can do better than on the bottom, obviously, than they can on the outside, so those 2 are hanging close. Kenrod gets out of line with Fairlane. That's going to hurt the momentum, but the top line breaks up some too. But let's talk about our leader, Biker. He was an original member of GFR as we started season 1 last year. Had some issues going on, took a break for several races, came back. Really good guy. Look forward to running with him, and look forward to running him in the Xfinity Series too. He's running that full time with us, and so is Loderman and Happy, and I believe Fairlane is too. But those two cars are hanging good on that bottom. Those 3 cars up top just can't get it going, and Biker and Happy almost have an issue right there. They're going to have to get linked up. Even on the outside with 3, you got to have 3 cars committed and staying close to each other to make it work. And see, they've fallen all the way off after that misstep on the front straightaway there coming through the tri-oval. They're going to drop down, Biker is, and try to get some draft off of Kenrod, and they're probably going to shoot back to the outside right here. And there goes Biker, and Happy does not go with him. There he goes. It looked like he tried to go with him, had too much of a run, and had to check up to keep from possibly putting Biker in the fence. Really impressed with Fairlane and Kenrod down there on the bottom. I can tell you next Wednesday night during the 500, if I wind up behind that 27, I'm staying with him until the last lap. That car is fast, guys. If we're going to go off of speed, there's a lot of things that come into play at super speedway races that will mess up a car, take your chances out. There's a lot of luck based in if you get in somebody else's problem. But if speed wins this race, it's going to be the 27 car. Bad fast this week. Been doing some wonderful work in winter testing. Happy jumps down to the bottom. They're going to leave Biker to the outside by himself. Him and Loderman both jump down behind Kenrod. And Happy jumps back up out of line. They're going to put Biker toward the back of the 3 line and see if that'll work better. They're going to try to get organized and make another run at it right here. I'm not sure how many laps we got left. Happy showing his leaderboard right now on his screen. I think we got 10 laps to go to get to that mark. But Happy is now to the lead. And he is going to drop Loderman and Biker off the top. No, he blocks the line, comes back up top and picks Loderman and Biker back up. And he's got a little bit of a gap. He's going to have to block the inside line, and he blocks Fairlane going into 3 to hold the lead. Now it's just Loderman and Biker up top through 3 and 4. And all the 3 fastest cars for the 500 are on the bottom right now. Really 4 of the fastest cars are all in this race. And Loderman's going to try to jump up to the outside with just Biker and make a move here. It's not going to work. He's side drafting Fairlane and Kenrod. Happy jumps back up. Loderman was able to make that run work by side drafting, and they're fishtailing back and forth. You're going to lose the momentum. That's going to let Fairlane edge it back out in the lead here. We've got 8 laps to go until the next competition caution. We're on lap 22 now. And there's 50 laps in the race as a whole. For just 5 cars, they are putting on one heck of a show right now, guys. I can't wait for my turn here in just a little bit. At the line, Happy leads that lap. It's amazing to me how good Kenrod and the 27 are holding up on that bottom side. I know the bottom side's an advantage, but you still would think at plate racing or super speedway racing as it is now, 3 cars would be 2, but it's not as easy as it looks. But Happy edges out ahead here. We'll see what he does down the back straightaway. A while ago, he went down and picked up the bottom line. He's not going. Biker shoots down to the bottom. Going to try to make a run for the lead here. He's upside Loderman. Is he going to clear Loderman? Yes, Biker to second. Biker's all over the back of Happy. Is he going to stay content right the run there for now? Loderman's going to make a move and try to go to the outside of Biker. He's there. Happy goes to block him. Happy might get stuck in the middle right here. No, Biker's going to pull him behind him, but now Loderman's got 2 cars behind him. Fairlane and Kenrod are venturing up to the outside for the first time in this race. And Biker's going to fall all the way to the backside of them, and Happy is left with no help and going to fall back to 5th here by the time they get out of turn 2. Happy's trying to just hold on to the draft here. He's going to. Biker pulled down to the bottom. He's might be wanting to try to make sure Happy stays close to the draft and not lose it here. Happy's going to try to jump to the outside all by himself. It's going to be nothing going there. We had some really good action there for a couple of laps. We've calmed down a little bit now. We've got 5 laps to go to settle this out. We're going to call it a stage, even though there's no points on the line for it. Kenrod's falling back a little bit. The Biker trying to make a run, and Biker's pushing into the outside. Kenrod to the outside of Fairlane, and nobody's with him. Biker did not go with him. Biker's making the move up there now. Loderman's leading. He's going to put those 24 saves, and he went up the block, and he put him in the wall there. 3 wide for the lead. Fairlane on the bottom. Loderman in the middle. Kenrod's going to come out of it with the lead on the outside with Biker behind him. Is he going to leave Biker up there by himself? They both can get down if they choose so. Biker's still trying to race for the lead. He's going to come in line in second place right now. We almost wadded up all 5 cars right there, guys. Biker's going to go to the outside. He's going to get knocked all the way back to the line. Loderman back to second. Fairlane and Happy trying to build a run right here. It looks like they're going to try to get behind Biker. They should have a heck of a run coming. Fairlane's going to go below Biker. Biker's able to get down in front of him. Fairlane jumps up behind Loderman, and so does Happy, and Biker and Kenrod are side by side with 3 wide for the lead, and Loderman's going to pull it off with them 3 drafting together up there. Great racing here for only 5 cars, guys. I cannot wait to get out there. We're coming to start lap 27 right here. That will be 3 laps to the end of this stage. Happy's going to pull down and make a move. He's underneath Fairlane, but he has no help behind him. Biker and Kenrod are trying to get to him, but they're not going to get there in time. We're single filing in. It will not last long with the way these guys have been racing. Happy and them guys are trying to get a little bit of run. They fell off the back of Fairlane right there. Kenrod's trying to get to the outside of Biker, it looks like. I think we're going to see them pull out here any second, trying to make a move, and they do not pull out yet, guys. It's Loderman and Fairlane leading the way. But you can see Happy keeping a little bit of a distance between him and Fairlane. He's trying to get a run built up and time it just right to make a move here. We're coming to the line. That's going to be lap 28. The completion of lap 30 is the end of the next stage. They're going to make a run down the back straightaway right here. I will be shocked if they don't. They've got a good gap. They would be able to get a huge run as long as they can stay organized. There goes Happy to the outside of Fairlane, but Biker was not connected to him, so that's going to hurt him going down here. Still not connected. They did not stay, but Happy's alongside Loderman. And Kenrod jumps all the way down to the inside by himself. He's 3 wide for second with Loderman and Biker. He's going to squeeze Loderman into Biker. Happy to the lead. Kenrod in second. Biker stuck outside by himself. Loderman's going to be third, and Fairlane should come out of this. He's going to let Biker in and be fifth. Kenrod to the outside of Happy. They touch coming to the line. Happy leaves that lap. The 48 below the yellow line. And there's a little bit of a delay between Happy's stream and what we're viewing at, guys. I'm sorry, but that was an incredible finish, 3 wide in line. But Happy was able to pull that off. That would be an incredible finish for the win of this race. And while we're under caution and working toward pit road, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back with you here on Checkered Past and Present, home of Green Flag Racing. Alright guys, we're back there at the pits, and remember, those were non-competitive pit stops, and it looks like we've got Happy choosing the bottom, we got Kenrod choosing the outside in second, Loderman's going to go with the bottom in third, Biker went to the outside in fourth, and Fairlane is going to make the bottom line be the dominant lane on the restart by restarting fifth on the bottom. Now remember guys, this is going to set who starts third on back in next week's Daytona 500, and the guys that did not come tonight will start behind everybody that runs both duels, but this will set the inside row. Fairlane is on the pole, but this matters for points. Like I said, there's points on the line in this race. That could make a big deal come playoff time, and Happy's going to get it started here in the restart zone. Kenrod did not get going. He's going to go to third right here off the get-go. So it's going to be Happy with the lead. Loderman is second, and already we got Kenrod, Biker, and Fairlane trying to team up back there to get a massive run probably on the back straightaway here. And there goes Kenrod to the outside of Loderman. Biker decides to stay with Loderman as of right now. And yes, he's going to stay there, and it's going to knock Kenrod to the back of the field. Fairlane's going to move up. No, Fairlane's going to go with him. Loderman jumps out from behind Happy up in front of Fairlane. And then Kenrod and Fairlane both go to the bottom, and it leaves Loderman out there helpless. Now here comes Kenrod and Fairlane back to him. It's just Biker and Happy on the inside line. They might be sitting ducks here, because I think you got too many fast cars up there in that outside line. Loderman's trying to make a move. I cannot tell who's going where. What's up, C-Fan? Loderman's dropping back, trying to get a run. He's got Kenrod with him in Fairlane. There goes Loderman to the outside. He jumps back down. They got a little discombobulated right there. They're going to have to regroup and try it again. Happy's still leading the way. Your defending champion of GFR. Let's see if they can get a run here. Loderman, Kenrod, and Fairlane. Biker's backing up off of Happy. They may all four try to go around him here. Here comes Kenrod to the outside of Biker. He's going to try to make a move. Nobody's went with him yet. Here comes Loderman to the top. Fairlane to the top. They're going to try to get those three cars going and challenge Happy and Biker down there on the bottom. Happy jumps up in front of Kenrod, then blocks Biker back down on the bottom. Kenrod is up to the outside of Happy, though. Loderman's going to try to shove that 24 for all he's worth down the back straightaway, but they got a little disconnected right there. Happy and Biker surprisingly holding up good on the bottom down there by themselves. Fairlane's falling back a little bit, just waiting to see what happens, it looks like. We got Happy and Biker running up the track, going to try to do a little side drafting as they ease around them, it appears. Kenrod is up even with Biker. Happy's going to jump up in front of Kenrod and block him for the lead. He drops back down in front of Biker. And it settles out a little bit here. Somehow Happy and Biker still run 1-2. Kenrod, Loderman, and Fairlane all get down on the bottom line. We're a little spread out here. I'm curious to see when these guys decide to make this one pit stop in this stage. And if they decide to go with 2 tires, 4 tires, just fuel only, it's going to be real interesting to see what they do. We're going to go on board Loderman here for a second as him and Kenrod try to make a move around Happy and Biker. He's going to shove the 24 through the corner. Kenrod is even with Happy, but the inside line just slowly pulls ahead. Them 2 cars are strong on the bottom. Happy's going to throw it up in front of Kenrod to take the lead, and he's going to drop back down with Biker. Loderman's going to try to push the 24 back even with a 6, but Loderman's going to dump the 24 and get in behind Happy for second. And now on the bottom line, we got Happy leading the bottom line. Loderman in second, Biker in third, and Kenrod and Fairlane in fourth and fifth. Biker's going to make a move to the outside of Loderman. We're going to see if Happy tries to go with him to block it. No. Biker didn't have enough help there to try to pull that off. And Kenrod and Fairlane's going to fill that hole in, and Biker, who stayed second the majority of this run, is going to fall back to fifth. And here goes Loderman for the lead with help from Kenrod to the outside of Happy. What's Fairlane going to do here? Biker's going to jump above Fairlane and try to tag on with Loderman and Kenrod as we head down to 1-2. And Loderman and Kenrod has passed Happy, put the 48 and 24 1-2. Happy back to third. Biker to fourth. Fairlane to fifth. Happy's already trying to make a move to get it back. Biker's not going to go with him and fall. He should take over third place down the back straightaway. Happy squeezes back in fourth. Incredible racing just with these 5 guys out here. My guys, I'm hoping the second duel is more of the same. I can't wait to get out there and take part in it myself. We'll see what Biker does here. You can see Happy laying back. Biker's not really laying back. Maybe he's committed to running third for a little bit here. Here comes Happy to the outside of Biker trying to make a move. Fairlane's going with him. Fairlane doesn't want to be at the back of the field. He's got too fast of a car for that. They're even with Biker. Biker eases up a little bit and is going to slow down 2 down. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose, but it basically worked as a good effective side draft right there. And slowed Happy's momentum. On to the front straightaway. Happy and Fairlane backing up a little bit. It's going to be interesting if Biker tries to make a move here. Happy goes. Nobody goes with him. So he's going to have to settle back into fourth place here. Now Biker jumps to the outside. Don't really understand Biker's timing here. I'm sure he's got a good plan in his head. It just isn't working out for him. Now Happy's going to make a run. He's got... Oh, he hits the 24. The 24 goes below the yellow line. Back on the track, everybody's okay, but now Happy's almost even with Loderman going into 3 and 4. He's got Fairlane coming up there to help him. And the top two, the 48 and the 24, are split up now after that incident on the back straightaway. This might give Happy and Fairlane a chance to push up there and get... Loderman's going to come up in front of Happy, though, and leave Kenrod down there on the bottom by himself. He's going to make a move, though. He's not going to be able to get up there. It looked like maybe they had slowed down in that outside line, but Loderman is now the leader. They jump down to the bottom, and Happy comes with him. Biker's going to go to third. Kenrod should settle out in fourth right here. No, he's going to drop back and get behind Fairlane, and they're going to try to make a move right here. Been some incredible racing. Let's see what these other 2 guys can do. Biker's looking like he's ready to make a move coming out of 4. He's not going to be there. Fairlane and Kenrod are able to do it, and Loderman's going to jump up and block Fairlane to try to keep the lead. Happy couldn't make the move in time to protect his position. And he is going to fall from the lead to 5th here in less than half a lap. It's going to be interesting to see if any of these guys are going to try to make a move on Loderman right here. Happy's going to have one heck of a run coming down the back straightaway, but I don't think he's going to be able to do nothing with it being by himself. He's going to try, though. He's underneath Biker. He's up there even with Kenrod. He's going to get all the way up there even with the 27. Biker's going to go with Happy, but I think they're going to lose the momentum coming out of the turn here. And Loderman's going to lead this lap. Happy and Biker trying to make something happen on the bottom. They're going to have to move back up and get in line. Back in 4th and 5th place. Oh, we're 3 wide. Kenrod's in the wall. Happy made a move to the bottom, and it looks like he's going to be able to go around the 48 because the 48 has no help after what happened in the middle of turns 1 and 2. The 24 is okay, going to be able to stay in the draft, but Loderman falls back to 3rd. Move Happy to P1 and Biker to P2. But that's going to put them 3 in a position back here in a lap or 2 to have one heck of a run on them front 2 guys that they probably will not be able to defend. And those are 3 really fast cars working together. Happy's going to be leading now. Here they come. Loderman to the outside of Biker. Fairlane goes with him, and so does Kenrod. They're up there even with Happy. Biker's going to leave Happy alone, and then 3 are now 1 through 3 with Loderman leading. Fairlane 2nd, Kenrod 3rd, Biker 4th, and Happy all the way back to 5th again. Biker's making a move down to the bottom. Happy's going to go with him. No, he's not. He's going to pull back up right here. And Incredible Racing, hopefully Biker don't lose the draft here. I think he's close enough to stay in it. Oh yeah, he's done got back up there right behind Happy. It looked like Kenrod was thinking about making a move there, and he not sure if he's just struggling to keep the car steady or he was wanting to make a move and thought better of it. They've only got 2 laps worth of fuel left according to Happy's stream, so they've got to be pitting. If they don't pit this time, they're going to have to be coming to the pits next time by, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of strategy they use. Hopefully the field doesn't get spread too far out and we can have an exciting run down to the finish here. Yep, I think they're going to pit this time. Loderman, Fairlane, and the 24 all went down to the bottom right there. They're not signaling down the back straightaway they're pitting, though, but they're all in a party chat together. They could be just telling each other through the audio. And this is one of them pit roads that when you pit, it can be tricky, especially in these groups of cars. Here they come. They're all bailing off. Well, Happy and Biker are. Fairlane, Loderman, and Kenrod are going to stay out an extra lap here. We're going to stay with these guys all the way through the pit cycle. That way we can see where Happy and Biker are when they come out. Hopefully, Happy and Biker both got on good, no speeding. The black flag is a bit Happy here lately a couple times, just like me. The 24 is signaling that he's pitting this time, it appears. They've all 3 got to be on fumes. It's all going to come down to how good Happy and Biker get connected down here. And here they come, Fairlane, Loderman, and Kenrod. Oh, Loderman got a little loose right there, and this pit road entry is real bumpy down there. Oh, he got contact. I think that was actually the game I took over, though. Let's see who wins the battle off pit road. Let's see if we can tell what they done. We're going to try to do a mock time right here on Loderman, since he should be the first to his pit stop. Sideways in the pits. No. And they all come out. They had to be fuel only. I haven't seen. And they're coming out. They can't merge until the back straightaway. We'll see where they come out compared to. Onboard Biker right here pushing Happy. It's going to be real tight. I think some of them guys got on the track before they were supposed to. They did merge onto the track before they were supposed to from that view. And it looks like it's going to be real hard for Happy and Biker to catch back up here. The pit cycle definitely did not work out for them. Yeah, them 3 are linked up. Unfortunately, Happy and Biker are probably out of it here as we come toward the end of this race. I'm going to swap it back up here to the leaders. We've got Loderman leading, Fairlane in second, Kenrod in third. They're just staying single file. And it looks like Kenrod's going to back off Fairlane and try to make a run here. Let's go ahead. Get on a better camera here. That's exactly what he's doing. It's going to come down to these 3. I'm not sure exactly how many laps we have left, guys, unfortunately. And here comes Kenrod making a move to the outside of Fairlane. It's not going to work out, man. It's going to be real tough for him to get around both these guys. He's basically in a situation where you got 2 against 1 here. Kenrod backing up again to try to get another run and see what he can do here. He's going to shoot to the outside. It's not going to work out. Oh, he gets all the way up even with Loderman somehow, but it's still into going to pull back ahead of him here, it looks like. Biker and Happy might be making a little bit of progress, but it's not going to be enough to get here by the end of this race. Loderman's done a lot of winning since he came in GFR halfway through last season, and there's a good chance he's going to keep it up here. Just depends if that's 27 and the 24 link up and go around him at some point here. You got to think on the white flag lap, Fairlane's going to make a move. And it's going to put the 24 in a position to make that decision of who to go with. Loderman continues to lead. Fairlane in second. Kenrod's backing up to try to make a massive run. He's going to have to get an unbelievable run to be able to pass these two guys. It's going to be nice to see him try. I hope he's able to make it interesting here toward the end of this race. And Happy and Biker are back there side by side. And it's just not working out for them. Unfortunately, they are not going to have great starting spots for next week's 500. Kenrod's able to get to the outside of Fairlane, but it's going to prove to not work. Oh, he's even with the 48. He's trying to side draft. They're banging doors. He's trying to break them apart. They got separated a little bit there. Loderman's going to jump to the outside maybe. No, he's going to ease back down. That was the race, guys. Sorry about that. It was Loderman has won the first duel and has taken the first points of Season 2 for GFR live at Daytona. Unfortunate that they got split up right there, and definitely hurt the finish. I don't know if Happy and Biker took tires and these guys took nothing but fuel, but something happened on the pit road. It might have been just that 3 cars stayed connected so well from one lap, got that gap on them. But anyway, thanks for joining us. It was an awesome broadcast, guys. I hope I did all right. First time doing this. Hopefully I didn't embarrass Brett too much here. But y'all can hop on board the Hendrick Car Chevrolet for the second duel, and hopefully we'll get a win for Checkered Past and Present. But if not, it's going to be fun, and we look forward to bringing you as much live GFR action throughout Season 2 as possible. Stay with us and ride along with me on the 5 car. Thanks a lot. And congratulations to Loderman.
Good run tonight.
Y'all got some big shoes to fill after that race.
Good job, Loderman.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
What happened on that last pit stop? Did y'all take tires, Happy, and they didn't, or?
No, we had to pit before they did. We was a lap shorter on fuel. So when we pitted, there were 3 cars against 2. Just we didn't have a chance then.
Well, I still had 3 laps of damn fuel left that I could have run, but I'd been stupid not to pit with them 2 other cars.
Yes, it would have.
Is Copenhagen coming?
Yep. I didn't know if everybody done joined yet or not.
Yeah, make sure I get an invite too.
Yeah, send Fairlane an invite too.
We gotta get in the correct order anyways.
Okay.
Well, I'm in the correct spot.
So yeah, it should be Dunlap, Chief, Mark, Jay White, Beasy, and then Copenhagen.
Alright, so Third on back needs to back out. And we'll need another invite. In order.
Easy, are you sending them invites?
No, I backed out.
We're getting in the correct order.
Okay.
Then we need Jay White next after Mark.
Yes.
Okay.
Then Beezy.
But yeah, really, Fairlane, I don't know what much more I could have done there by myself, bro. That was still a damn
No,
good
you had
run.
you had a good run. I knew the way you had it timed, it was going to be close.
Yeah, I tried my best.
You in already?
Yep.
Alright, Jay, right here's your invite.
C-Fan was watching the broadcast.
Do what?
C-Fan was watching the broadcast.
I think C-Fam was wanting to run. He asked if he needed a fifth.
And Copenhagen.
Where did he didn't put no message in our chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. Let me look here and see where he sent that to.
And Fairlane.
I'm in here.
Alright, everybody's in here.
Oh, hold on, let him check, make sure C-Fan ain't jumping in, but I ain't seen no message from C-Fan nowhere.
I know I seen his ass right somewhere. We need a fifth. Oh no, that was in the FTR chat.
Okay. Yes, whenever y'all ready, y'all can go ahead and roll it. Just let us know when y'all
Set
ready
up.
for us to join.
Everybody ready? Yes, sir. Alright, letting it go.
It's going, end of 13, Marion Carson, right?
Yes, at the end of 13 and the end of 28.
Okay, 24.
Have they sent it yet? Are we good?
Hey, Happy.
Not yet, not yet.
Yes,
Good,
sir.
okay.
Do you want to hop in the booth chat? Me and you? And I can just do it like in the race?
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
Alright, guys, I'm going to jump over this other chat, but I'll bounce back and forth.
Alright, we're just about to load in. Yeah, you guys are gonna join.
Yeah, go ahead, join now.
What's up, guys? We're going to be joined by Happy right here in a minute. And going to do a little bit in-race reporting and have him in here with us here in a minute. Now we do have a sixth driver in this race compared to the other one, Copenhagen, one of the new guys. Didn't make it in time for qualifying, but made it in time for to start the duel. So, and Happy, the owner of GFR, has just joined the broadcast. We're going to do this a little different tonight. But Happy, how did you think the first duel went?
I mean, we had a good duel. It's fun running it. Me and Biker had the wrong fuel strategy, obviously, so we had to pit a little sooner there at the end than they did, so that 3-car draft just allowed them to get that little bit of an extra gap. And to be honest, they probably had a better pit entry or exit too. Mine wasn't great there. But we had a blast, man. It was fun.
Oh, there was some really good racing, especially just for 5 cars.
Yeah. Just moving around, just seeing what was working and what wasn't. I found a few things I need to do to my car. Loaders, got to make some changes, but obviously loader was pretty decent. But I mean, it's a draft track. I mean, it's got to be in the right place at the right time.
I'm trying to push Mark up here to the lead. He don't need no help getting to the lead most places.
No, you might want to hold on to that bumper though. Say, when we had 3 up high in the high line, had Ken Rod and Fairlane on that bottom. and they was able to maintain, and they was using that side draft perfectly, and just they got good cars. I was kind of surprised that we couldn't do nothing with them down there.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna keep people behind me learning these new names.
Yeah, Chief's one of the new guys here. He come from Mark's Lee from Redline Racing.
I'm gonna mute myself here and probably back off just for a second.
That was backing off. Backed off into 18. Y'all gonna be in trouble for the rest of that run. So you still got Mark showing the way. You got Chief, the new guy, right behind him. So I'm kind of eager to see what he's going to do this season. Martin will speak highly of him. Jay White speaks highly of him. Interested in seeing what he's going to do.
Yeah,
What'd you step back at? What'd you do back there?
Well, my wife's out of, and this is, we're live recording here. My wife's out of town and she went blowing up my phone, so I was scared something was wrong with her. And I tried to answer it without, and I don't know. I thought I could hold it up against the wall and not come down. I was wrong. So I definitely owe Dunlap an apology.
He's probably cussing you in that other chat right now.
I would be if I was him. Well, we got plenty of time to talk now. I ain't got focused about trying to block lines or nothing for sure now. Just push the Candyman around for a while.
They pretty much still lined up nose to tail up front. Got Mark in the lead, Chief, Jay White, and Copenhagen. So they got three of them boys. They're used to running together, so they running right there, nose to tail. I'm sure they're gonna probably work with each other.
Yeah, I noticed that when we was running some practice races.
Oh Lord, I think I just seen a lag out of Jay White.
Yeah.
Everybody else just left him. I don't know if that was him or if that's the lobby. The lobby was fine the first race. We didn't have any lag issues.
Well, I know because of what happened a minute ago, we're so far behind, but there ain't no issues with me and Dunlap right now.
I seen Jay White go right up to the rear of them, then all of a sudden the cars pulled away from them. They're probably a good second and a half in front of them now.
Yeah, I can see a car separated from the rest of them up there.
Somebody's dropped, Chief dropped back. I don't know if he had an issue or...
It looks like a lot of them, it looks like all four of them dropped back on them.
I was looking at Jay White's car, looking back towards you, and I turned around and I seen Chief coming back. So I don't know if he was backing up to get Jay White or if something happened.
Unless he thinks he's the reason, Jay. It looks like they're all slowing down to let us catch up or something.
What lap you're on?
7. That or that guy's so disconnected up there, me and him just was catching up on the draft.
Yeah, I mean, there for a second they were just running 2 and 2.
They're getting lined back up now.
Yeah. Keep an eye on that 16, make sure he ain't lagging again. Not sure he's moving around, but I don't know if he's just moving around because of the draft or what. start racing each other, y'all might have a chance to catch them.
Yeah, we might. Well, before they go to racing, is there anything you want to talk about that you're excited for in season 2?
I'm excited for about everything in season 2, man. I mean, we got a good lineup. I mean, we got the sponsors backing us, you yourself, doing good things for us. We got a couple other guys that's pitched in on the sponsors. We got Redline Racing League, and that sponsored a trophy for the Xfinity Series. And then we got TCR that has going to sponsor Rookie of the Year. So, still working on the broadcast thing, but I think that'll all work itself out eventually.
Yeah, it will.
But I mean, I'm excited about everything. Like I said, the main thing is just the group of guys we got here. I mean, I've done a lot of league racing, and as far as the start of the season, this has probably been the most solid I've seen a field that I've been a part of.
Hopefully a few guys that couldn't make the night will be here next week, so we'll have all 15, 16 of us next week for the 500. But
yeah,
I'm really excited that we added the Xfinity Series. I'm looking forward to running the cars. Just something a little different the way they drive.
I'm on the fence about them. I mean, I'm excited about doing something different. I just, it's Xfinity cars, and it's never been one of my favorites, but the more you do it, maybe you get used to it and everything. Looks like somebody else is lagging.
Well, maybe that'll give me a better chance of beating you for something this year over there. So there's some. I got a feeling Loderman and some of these guys, they're going to be just as bad, hard to beat over there as they are in these.
I mean, you got Loderman and Mark. Well, Mark's, I don't know if you've noticed, but Mark signed up to run full-time at Xfinity with us just yesterday, day before yesterday.
Okay, I don't know.
There was a little bit of question whether he could do the Xfinity or not. But he picked a number, I believe it was yesterday. But I mean, all these guys, you got Fairlane's good, Ken Rod's good, you got C-Fan. I mean, it's just, half the field is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably more than half the field. I've heard good things about this Chief guy and Copenhagen. They're both clean racers, fairly quick. So, like I said, I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do in here with us.
Chief's fun to race with.
I've run with him in a few public lobbies, in the past. I don't think we've ever really talked or anything like that before.
Oh, I don't know what happened up here, but we got 2 of them slowing down. Something happened with TP and Mark.
I might have to. I looked away, but I got my stream going. I'll see if I can rerun my stream.
These 2 up here get to racing. Me and Dunlap may have a chance here. We're on my last lap here.
I'm pretty sure Marker doesn't after somebody called it. So.
The 5 car has hit the apron and messed it up.
Looks like the 12 might have got the apron a little bit. Which kind
Dunlap's going around Jay White for lead in 3 and 4. He's going to jump down in front. Good for him. They deserved that after what happened. I can't believe we got back to them.
Still trying to find what happened between them. looks like Mark just went to go get down there behind the 9 and he caught his rear bumper.
No,
Got him a little squirrely.
It's easy to do in these races.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing to Biker. I tried to move up behind him, but the car kind of wanted to go beside him.
I'll tell you one thing I figured out earlier, and I knew Brett had talked about it. It's a lot of talking for one person doing a broadcast. I couldn't imagine doing the whole 50%.
It is. He stays busy with it.
Oh, I was so glad for y'all to get cautions while I go and pit. That was break time. Get a drink. I enjoyed doing it, though. It was fun.
I mean, I don't mind it too bad. I don't like to hear myself talk, so I definitely can't do it and then go back and watch it. I just can't stand to hear myself talk. I can imagine probably a lot of other people out there the same way, don't want to hear me talk. But
Ain't nothing wrong with the way you talk. I guess I gotta get used to it. I guess Dunlap's going to the back.
It would surprise me. He always goes to the back, these special tracks like this. Well, Jay White gonna lead the field.
Yeah, he was leading the race, and Dunlap got to run him in 3 and 4 right there.
Car high, careful. Car there on your outside.
But yeah, that whole listening to your own voice thing is weird. I go back and listen to some podcasts and stuff sometimes just to see what I can do better, and
Car on the outside now.
it's weird.
Yeah, so when I first started listening back to myself on recordings and stuff, I was like, damn, that don't even sound like me.
All right, you're clear.
I'm going to try to get the professional's opinion, let him go back and watch some of that first duel and let him tell me how bad it was.
Careful, still there.
And while we're live, for anybody watching that's following the podcast, we're going to try to get it back going soon. We've had, both of us had personal issues, especially Brett. Well, one week I didn't have no internet because of storm, so we're going to get it back going.
All clear. Got one up top. All right, clear outside.
Yeah, Miss Sando, that's pretty interesting for me to listen to while I'm riding around at work.
Car outside.
That's all I do when I'm working is listen to different podcasts.
Careful, still there.
All right, Jay White, you going to go early in the zone or not? Oh, he went real early.
That's when I went, right after the Gary beginning. I don't know if you've seen it, Kenrod had to back off because he got ahead of me. And as soon as I seen him back off, I nailed it.
Well, I was going to try to work with him right here, but now he knows he got too big a run. He just pulled up and let me and Copenhagen by.
He probably just don't want to lead right now.
I don't never push it trying to lead at any point, do I? Maybe every now and then.
You're going to have to be a little mindful of your fuel for the next run. If I ain't mistaken, I think you're going to get pretty low on fuel here, but just keep it in mind. You probably want to go run your fuel saver as much as you can the next run. You got them stacked up on the outside, 4 against 2. Look, 12 snuck up there. Everybody snuck up there. Dunlap just chilling back there, hanging out.
I'm just going to see just how far I can get. I may struggle on fuel here. I don't have the best fuel gear for sure.
Yeah, just run half throttle. Got somebody watching my stream. What's up, whoever you are?
You gonna go 12 or no?
Hold your line, got one outside.
I moved up too quick and almost put him in the fence.
Oh, that's Garv watching. What's up, Garv? It's a dual 2 that they're in right now.
Oh, come on, Jay White. You're supposed to go with the GFR guys with benzene. Not with a new one.
Yeah, that's his homie right there, man. That's who he races with every week. Get that lap. Don't let red line beat us now.
Now, oh.
Yeah, I think so too, Garth.
I hate it when that happens right there. You go to make the guy in front of you try to go with him, but the air just kind of pulls you to the inside of him instead of going behind him.
Yeah, like I said, I got a biker wallet earlier in the first duel doing that. I checked up, just about lost the draft cause of it too. Oh, don't like getting a little squirrely there. I caught the apron though. Boy, he pulled out with high and wide, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Now Jay White's wanting to make some moves.
What lap y'all on?
21. We got 9 more to go.
Garth, if you want to get back in for the 500, just shoot me a message. Then we got our Xfinity series coming up Saturday at Daytona. That should be fun too. Trophy on the line for that one, thanks to Checkered Past and Present. By two, I like it.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Contact.
Get a side draft.
$16 going to the lead. I'll tell you, that lap Fairlane put him in qualifying was impressive.
Yeah.
Oh.
He runs a lot with Ken Ross, so I expected him to have a fast car here and Dega.
I don't know if Dunlap got a little squirrely right there, lagged a little bit, something weird happened.
Yes, it's normal qualifying for his Xfinity. Garth. They got the cars hooked up. Got marked the outside with Dunlap.
We just can't make it work.
Tell you, man, it's hard. You probably have to have 4 cars up there to make it work against 3. And if they know what they're doing, it's still gonna be hard.
Oh, I messed that up. Timed it wrong. Dang it. Oh, Jay White to the outside. He moved up. I don't really know what happened there.
That's alright, I was muted there for a second.
I completely blew the whole run up right there by accident.
Like going to the back again. Careful, Dunlap, don't lose that drag. Jay White getting shuffled to the back. 5 car trying to stick his nose up there. Trying to get some of that fresh air.
What happened behind me?
I'm not sure. I ain't sure. Like Mark may have drifted up just a little high, caught the wall possibly.
I was trying to, unless the guy in second got him, I was trying to stay close to the bottom line, the side rail.
Oh, Mark going 3 wide. Dunlap on the apron.
I thought it was the completion of lap 30.
28. And that's going to basically give you like 20 laps to run.
Well, at least I finally got up there at one point.
So the caution's out.
Yeah.
Nice. Chief got that one. Chief and Copenhagen, 2 new guys up front.
Man, my fuel light's on now.
Yeah, I told you not to watch the fuel. It's going to get low.
Shows I have 1 lap left.
I'll tell you this run right here, though, you're going to want to use your fuel gear as much as you can. Just kind of give yourself options depending on what kind of gas mileage they're getting. Kenrod was getting a whole lot better gas mileage than I was. He still had like 3 laps to go.
I'm not going to be in that ballgame. I'm just going to have to try to save a little bit and hope I pit when they pit.
This will be the last run for guards watching this. They're gonna have like 20 laps to go and have to make one pit stop. They can make the pit stop wherever they want.
The 5 car is going to try to pit with the biggest group he can.
That would be advisable.
Checking the outside mark on my
Still
finger.
there. All right, you're clear. Car high. Careful. Car outside. Stay low.
I was a little worried about these things seeming kind of long, but they don't really seem to be that long. I mean, they're a little long, but not bad.
No.
Careful. Still there.
Better if it could have got 7, 8 in each duel, but
Outside now. All right, you're clear. Car
Well,
high.
usually most of the time it's probably going to be less people show up for the duel. But the ones that didn't show up, if they're close to that cut line come playoff time, they'll regret it.
Careful. Still there.
yeah, because there is a maximum of 38 points available for this race.
There's pretty much 13 just for showing up, isn't it?
Car on the outside now.
Well, you get 10 for doing qualifying. You get each dual winner gets 3, and then it goes from the first place gets 25 points, second place gets 22, and there's 21, 20 all down the line. And both duels are gonna get the same score. So if you P2 in the first duel and P2 in the second duel, they're both gonna get 22 points. That, like I said, that can be used when it starts getting close to playoffs. Just rewarding the drivers that showed up and run. Well, we got 2 viewers on my end now. Hey, second viewer.
Jay White wanting to get back to the front.
Tell you, watch Jay White. He's pretty good at these type of tracks too.
Still there. Inside.
He got that 22 pushing the ball.
Careful. Still there. Still there. Stay high. Stay high.
I hope we can see this much side-by-side racing in the actual 500 too, and for the Xfinity Series.
So,
Think about it, in a week and a half, we're gonna be slap sick of Daytona though.
no doubt.
Two new guys still up there pushing up front.
Stay on the bottom.
Making a statement on their first appearance.
Clear high, buddy.
Yeah, I needed to get out from that top, try to run a little bit off throttle here.
Car outside.
I don't like just running single file, but I need to make sure I have enough fuel.
Careful. Still there. All right. Clear outside. Car high. Careful.
Yeah, Garbs, if you want to get back in, just let me know. It'll just be a mass invite for you. Start at the rear. That ain't gonna really hurt nobody at Daytona. He said he would have made it in time anyways. He had something. He was a volunteer for Feed My Starving Children, so he was tied up.
Well, that's a good reason.
Yep. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting sleepy.
I can tell.
I like the way these Fords are looking on here though.
Yeah, me and TP are only two in here. Well, no, JY's in a Chevy too. 3 Chevys, 2 Fords, and 1 Yoda.
And Dunlap's used to being a loner.
I want to wreck him partly just over the car he's in.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, I always think that too when I see him. Just feels natural.
Exactly.
What lap y'all on?
37. What lap did y'all pit on earlier?
I want to say like 44, 45. Let's ran it out. I think they pitted 1 lap after us. After me and Biker. If y'all split up 3 and 3, y'all probably be a good battle at the end.
Yeah.
As long as everybody can get on and off their road, yeah. Don't get no black flag.
Yeah. I've been real good about that lately. Not.
Everybody's just being patient right now. Tension's building.
Yeah, I'm about done saving fuel. I done got bored.
Let her eat.
I hadn't even been getting into 190s on the straightaways.
I got a good run earlier. I come up behind them. I was like 206, 208, something like that. That's pretty good in these damn cars. Because they slow. No help.
None whatsoever. Oh, dump that flag a little bit.
His car kind of been looking a little bit twitchy the whole race. What lap y'all on?
41.
How much fuel you got left?
4 laps.
Shit. I would think you're right there with them then.
Dunlap always says that he ain't gonna run 75 trying to push him over, he don't want to do nothing.
He waits till late. He'll wait till last minute. You let off and create that gap. Jay White then might go with you. I'm sure he'll pick up on what you're doing. That little squirrel.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'm just gonna be patient.
I think Jay White was going to go with you until he seen Dunlap moving around up there, maybe. I ain't sure if that's him or if that's he's lagging like that.
I don't know either. I know one thing, I hope they're pitting this time. Okay, thank goodness.
Yeah, they're sick. All of them. Everybody's pitting. This will be good. They advise you I'd go all the way to the wall, get away from those bumps.
Oh, he's dumbass slowed down one I thought he was going to do.
You're going too fast.
I was going to listen to you, Happy. But I went to cut under him and he slowed down way early.
Yeah. That 12's a good looking car on the string.
Oh, I got a pic, remember, coming through the roof hatch. Oh, Lord, they must have took out tires. They did something that me and Dunlap didn't do.
What, did you take tires?
No.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I see y'all now.
Very wide on the track where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, Loderman did it too. We'll let it go for the duels.
They had to have taken tires out or they got caught speeding. A couple of them are way back there now.
Yeah, Copenhagen by himself.
I'm really nervous about pushing Dunlap right here.
Got the 9 and the 22. They're together. I mean, I wouldn't think Mark took tires, but maybe he's just now getting to the line. Let's see. Yeah, he got a huge lead on me.
I made Jay White push me. You know what would help Happy?
What?
As if I shift it in the 4th gear.
Yeah, you in fuel saving mode right now.
Well, if I'd have been in 4th gear, we would have passed Dunlap right there.
Well, she can always, at 3rd gear ain't bad, especially for a drafting gear. You can lag back and start coming up to him and then clicking into 4th, you can get a really good run. ready to block too.
Oh shoot!
Oh, he made the move. Pulled it off. Ooh, that's.
I thought about it. I thought better of it.
Yeah, I'm on the aerial view. I can tell you now, there wasn't enough room for your car.
Oh boy, now Dunlap ain't even gonna try to race him.
Oh, he will. It's just gonna be kind of late, I think. Lag back, get that run up on him, and then drop down on his side door. Side draft him. See if you can get that gap in between them. Fill that hole. Should have got the front bumper at his back bumper. That's where the side draft works best. Ooh.
He ain't won't let me side draft. Alright, come on, Dunlap, let's go. That's a big enough gap.
Got Copenhagen, Mark, and Chief. They all hooked up. Man, I don't know if that's lag or if that's just the way the car can move around. When you watch them like this, it's kind of hard to tell sometimes.
This is the last lap, by the way.
Back on y'all. And so that was the last lap.
Mm-hmm.
So you got it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Good job.
Dunlap went to make his move on Jay White, and I went below him and went with Jay White, and then backed up and got to Jay White's outside, and I had to throw a block on Dunlap coming to the line.
Nice. Good job. I'm going to jump
Well,
over this other chat right quick.
I'll be over there in just a second. Guys,
Okay.
thank you for joining Checker Flag and Present tonight. We're going to bring you as much live content from GFR as possible this season. We'll catch y'all later. I'll be live streaming at the very least the Xfinity race this week from Daytona. Y'all have a great one.